Imagine an Olympic 4x400 relay. You have four elite athletes, each one exceptionally fast. But at that level of competition, races are rarely lost because a single runner lacks speed. They're lost right here, in the exchange zone. If a runner leaves a split second too early, or the timing is off and the baton slips onto the track, the chance at a gold medal is instantly gone. All that preparation ends with a single miscommunication. This concept translates directly to our daily operations at Fry, where the baton consists of customer expectations, job scopes, pricing agreements, and every technical detail required to get the job done right. When we drop that baton, the costs add up immediately. We fracture customer trust. We destroy our schedule integrity. We lose profit on rework and drain our team's morale. Your speed and technical skill absolutely matter. But mastering our handoff protocol, what we call the Team Fry standard, is the single most effective way to eliminate rework and deliver an excellent customer experience. Let's walk through how we do that. Step 1 starts before you ever hand off a job. Before you enter the exchange zone, you must intentionally package the baton. This checklist shows the primary components of a fully packaged baton: the customer's expectations, scope of work, pricing agreements, and special requests. Once you have those basics, layer in the technical requirements, precise measurements, equipment details, and firm timeline commitments. Before you move forward, ask yourself one question. If I were walking onto this job completely blind, is everything I need to succeed right here? If the answer is no, you aren't ready to make the pass. You also need to avoid the notes trap. Simply dumping disjointed thoughts into our system and assuming the next person will figure it out leaves your team exposed. Taking the time to properly package the baton removes that downstream guesswork. It protects the promises made during the initial sale and guarantees the next technician can start their work without hesitation. Step 2 is recognizing our exchange zones. This flowchart maps out daily transfer points, like moving leads from marketing to intake. Notice the rule of these zones. The outgoing person bears 100% of the responsibility for firmly placing information into the receiver's hand, which brings us to step 3. Before you make that transfer, you must pause and scan for drop hazards. The first hazard is rushing the zone, trying to move too fast without establishing clarity. The second is the assumption trap, where you leave out details because you assume the receiver already knows them. The third hazard is incomplete physical information. Passing a job folder that is missing site photos, measurements, or special instructions is a guaranteed way to drop the baton. Finally, we have situational hazards. If there is emotional friction or a lack of respect between teammates, exchanges get sloppy. And if the receiver is currently overwhelmed, distracted, or undertrained, the information will easily fall through the cracks. If you spot any of these 5 hazards, your instructions are simple. Stop. Do not attempt the handoff until you fix the environment and ensure your teammate has the capacity to receive it. By proactively catching these hazards, we eliminate the blind handoffs that lead to expensive callbacks, return trips, and internal frustration. Step 4 is the actual execution of the handoff, using our 3-part Fry standard. Part A requires you to deliver clear information. You must explicitly state what is being done, why it is being done, and most importantly, what matters most to the customer. Part B is confirmation. The receiving team member has to verbally acknowledge the transfer. They need to say, "Got it," or briefly repeat back their understanding of the notes. Part C is the ownership transfer. This is the exact, deliberate moment where the responsibility for the job clearly shifts from your shoulders to theirs. This brings us to a core rule of our company. A message is not considered delivered until it is explicitly understood by the receiver. When we treat team communication as a verified two-way transfer of ownership, we completely eliminate the excuse of, "I've had someone else handle that." To recap the process, prepare the baton, enter the exchange zone intentionally, deliver your information clearly, confirm that it was received, and successfully shift the responsibility. When we master this process across every department, the results are immediate. Miscommunicated job scopes vanish, return trips for parts disappear, and frustration turns to lasting loyalty. At Fry, professionalism includes the flawless transfer of responsibility between peers. carrying the same weight as the speed or quality of an installation. By taking ownership of your exchange zones, you protect the customer experience from start to finish. Let's elevate the team and make sure we never drop the baton.